Hi everybody, John Casani here, Calusa Waterkeeper. We're bringing you our periodic update on our fishing report and events and conditions in the region. I have here today, we're on the bank of the Caloosahatchee here downtown Fort Myers, kind of a good backdrop. And I have with me today, I'm very pleased to have Mr. Don Lease with us today. He's one of our volunteer rangers, and he's an avid angler, and he's going to give us a little update on kind of conditions and what kind of fishing success he's had here locally. So Don, tell us a little bit about where you like to fish here in the region.
Sure, I like to fish pretty much on Pine Island Sound and the grass flats out there. I like to go north of the power lines, maybe about a mile or so, and I kind of steer toward the Pine Island side. And like I said, I go to the grass flats. I typically look for maybe some bait balls that you can see out there, and I anchor near the bait balls and do my fishing in that area, John.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a real popular location. So what species are you targeting, and what kind of habitats do you like that you do your best on?
Sure, like I said, I go in the 4 to 5 foot depth range in these grass flats, looking for the holes, that type of thing. And the species that we've been targeting lately have been speckled sea trout. It's been very good bites on speckled sea trout. We've actually caught some redfish, Spanish mackerel, mangrove snapper, and your typical ladyfish, and what I call a lizardfish occasionally. But the bites have been good, and they've been biting on live bait, white bait, shrimp, and artificials. I've had a lot of success with artificials, especially these soft plastics paddle tails with a chartreuse paddle tail and a chartreuse jig head, and the typical gold spoon. They hit well on gold spoons. And like I said, they're hitting just as much on artificials as they are on the white bait. The white bait's been very abundant, John. I throw the cast net out near the boat, and one cast, we've got enough white bait to fill the live well. Most of the time they're pilchards, but occasionally, and the last time I threw, we had threadfin herrings, so we had plenty of live bait.
Well, it's always good to see more forage fish out there. I mean, it's probably the time of year when we start to see some movement around, but it's good, really good to see that forage base strong and abundant, and that translates into a better fishery down the road. So that's great. I really appreciate your update with us today, Don. That's very helpful. I think our viewers are going to be really interested in what you have to say about the fishing report. As far as events coming up, we have our another showing of the Troubled Waters film documentary by Casey Schulberg and Cat Chase. That'll be on October 24th at the Silver Spot Cinema in Naples, starting at 7 p.m. I think tickets are still available, and you can get information from our website or our Facebook page. So that's calusawaterkeeper.org for the website. As far as conditions are, as Don was indicating, water transparency is pretty good. The fishery seems to be doing pretty well. Angling success has been pretty good. We have had a little bit of red tide pop up here, mostly off the Collier coast, or even in some of the beach areas, about the last 10 days to 2 weeks. So we'll keep an eye on that and update you on that as those conditions may change through time. So thanks for tuning in again. We really appreciate it. Let us know what you're seeing. You can let me know what's going on through our Facebook page or our website. You can contact me at info@calusawaterkeeper.org, and maybe you can be one of our guests on an upcoming fishing report. So again, thanks for tuning in. Have a great time out on the water. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.